Hello, Libra. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me. Now, let's just jump right in, see what the cards are indicating for you, Libra, for the week of August 15th through the 21st, 2022. And keep in mind, these are very general readings, not one-on-one readings, so some things will resonate and some will not. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and help support my channel. So now, let's begin. Okay, first up, we have the Four of Coins. Major Arcana card, the Moon. The Knight of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. And let me bring this down a bit. Okay, Libra. All right, we're set. Libra, the message that I'm picking up for the week ahead for you is one where you're desperately trying to keep your scales in balance. You want to keep everything in place, yet you need to be kind of open to more growth, new ideas, new directions, possibly looking at things in a different manner. And with that being said, let's take a look at your cards, starting off with your anchor card for the reading, and you have the Four of Coins. First thing that I'm really picking up from this card is the numerology of 4, where you're wanting to remain exactly where you are, not taking any chances, not upsetting the balance, and that would then be very stagnant energy. So for some Libras, you're going to want to stay put, but something is going to force your hand this week is what I'm picking up. Four of Coins is being very safe in regards to your money, your finances. It is Capricorn's card in energy, so it's being logical and practical about things. But this number 4 energy can keep you where you get stuck. You're stuck in your comfort zone. You don't want to accept new things, new directions, expansion, growth. So I think something could be showing up this week that's certainly going to change up this energy for you, whether you like it or not, Libra. Next, you have the Major Arcana card, the Moon. It's a Major Arcana card, so this could be the change that's coming in, maybe something you're not expecting. The Moon card is an indication that things could be working behind the scenes, so an example I can think of is maybe you think you have job security. Maybe you worked there for a long time. Wouldn't dream that something was going to happen. You think everything's fine. But there can be things that are working behind the scenes that possibly could be showing up this week. So could be that you don't know the true affairs or the state of the company that you're working for. And what I'm really picking up is, it's interesting, this card is showing bats flying. It's almost like a magnifying glass, even though, yeah, it's like magnifying the moon. But spiritual meaning of bats is like someone who's really tapped into their intuition, their inner guiding voice. And if that is you, Libra, you will be okay, because you are going to sense what's coming without seeing it. That is the bat symbolism here. Could be an indication to pay attention to your dreams this week, Libra. Could be an indication that something is headed your way this week, and it might threaten your job security. The Moon card is a card of darkness, illusions, things that aren't seen. They're not very clear. So certainly something won't be very clear to you. Definitely things can be working behind the scenes and only coming out in divine timing. It represents the moon's cycles. And maybe possibly things have run its course in regards to something like your job for some of you, maybe a second source of income, maybe something you had been doing on the side and now it's run its course. So this 18 numerology of the moon card reduces to 9. So it's going to be where you're going to have to review things this week, take a second look at things, figure out your options, as there's something quite unexpected that's going to show up this week, Libra, and it's got to do with your money and finances and possibly your job. Now, next card here is the Knight of Swords. Well, the Knight of Swords could be someone around you, could be a Gemini individual that maybe is possibly coming to your aid, but Knight of Swords is a very revolutionary type energy. It could be your reaction to whatever is coming your way this week, something unexpected, and you are rising to the occasion to tackle it. Just an energy of really being impatient, rushing in to take charge, take control. The Knights bring in change. So could be that you're finding out something in regards to your job that's not going to make you very happy. Could be they're downsizing, could be they're laying off people. It's something where now you're going to have this Knight of Swords energy where you're going to have to take some kind of action and very quickly. So there could be something that's working behind the scenes, something unexpected that is going to affect your money, possibly your job, and then you're going to be taking immediate action is what I'm picking up here with the Knight of Swords. You're coming up with ideas almost immediately, which I think is out of necessity. Now, your last card here is the Eight of Cups. Well, the Eight of Cups shows up when you're making a voluntary choice to maybe leave a circumstance or situation behind. And as we can see on this card, this individual here is taking one step at a time, heading off into what I'm going to say is uncharted territory. So for some Libra individuals, you might kind of see or have an instinct, seeing the handwriting on the wall, possibly with the job that you have, where there could be layoffs coming in. There could be downsizing. So you might see something or feel something coming in, Libra, and you're already ahead of the game, as you might have been previously looking for something new. Now, this is actually very positive energy with the Eight of Cups. You have the 8 numerology, which is this influence that's leading you towards like an abundant energy. So I do feel there might be a job change for some Libra individuals. And as you look back, you're going to know you left in the nick of time. That's the phrase my guides are telling me. It's going to be in the nick of time. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards, you have 4, 18, 1, and 8. And that is 31. And that reduces to 4. So we're back to your anchor card energy of 4, almost where you're going to get stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in, Libra. It's going to upset your scales. So I see possibly for the Libras that are more spiritually in tune with spirit source energy, you're going to see the handwriting on the wall. You're going to be listening to your inner guiding voice. Something might be telling you things aren't going so well, and you could possibly see that the work that you do now, possibly in a few short years, will be obsolete. I am seeing that in an awful lot of readings, that people are changing up the job that they do because it's pretty much being eliminated due to what's going on in the world. So that might be a key element here for the work that you do, Libra. Something to think about. Now let's take a look at your crystal for the week ahead. What does a Libra need? And you received rose quartz. And let me grab let's bring rose quartz into the reading for you. Always nice to bring in the love. It is known as the love stone, and it does open up your heart to unconditional love. So having the rose quartz crystal is just possibly going to help you bring more opportunities your way. It's an indication you'll soon be happy, maybe averting some kind of crisis here as you're listening to your intuition, making some plans, possibly leaving a relationship, a job, or a home, maybe moving from where you currently live. So it's an energy of really kind of like watching out for yourself this week with the rose quartz crystal. That's the messages I'm getting through this rose quartz crystal card. Now let's take a look at your oracle message for the week ahead. Let's see what's coming through for Libra for the week ahead. Oracle message. And you received flexible. Certainly a card of being open-minded, Libra, being adaptable without compromising what's important to you. That might be a message that take advantage of possibly something happening in regards to your finances, possibly a job that you have. And this might push you off in a direction or a job or a field that you would be more interested in doing. And more job security for the years ahead. So it is a card indicating step outside your comfort zone, be willing to learn new things, be open to new ideas, new directions. A final message with this card is even though you might have a clear vision of how things currently are, Libra, things that you're trying to manifest for yourself, you still need to be open to other possibilities coming in. Now, that doesn't mean it's negative. It might just mean that Spirit, the universe, has bigger, better plans for you. And again, we have the Moon card. So there could be something that's working behind the scenes in your favor, Libra. So certainly could be a representation of a job you hadn't thought of, or maybe a new source of income, some other opportunity that you didn't think of. So this is about being flexible and possibly keeping in mind to manifest something better than you had imagined for yourself. Now, last message for the week ahead from the Making Magic deck. Let's see what you get. Okay. You received air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. Wow. This kind of is what I was saying before. Some of you are going to see the handwriting on the wall. You're already making plans, maybe behind the scenes as the Moon card energy is here. You're taking the initiative with the Knight of Swords energy, and you're going to be leaving before the ship starts to sink, you might say. So definitely seeing something happening in regards to your money and finances, and certainly in regards to possibly what you do for a living. So this reading is kind of a heads up. Listen to your intuition, Libra. It's not going to steer you in the wrong direction. Well, there you have it, Libra. That was your messages and guidance for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Libra family.